You're going to see a new person out of me because I come to the realization that no weapon that is formed against me shall be able to prosper because God is with me and God is for me and God changes not irrespective of what's going on in my world. And so I can walk with confidence and with an assurance that this, whatever it is, it's going to pass and I'm going to come out victorious and I believe I'm going to praise him on the victory right now. I'm going to promote myself from being a victim to being a victor. No more pity parties, no more crying, no more pouting. Lift up your head, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors. And the King of glory shall come in. Put it in God's hand. Get it out of your hand and put it in God's hand. It's in God's hand that we are safe. It's in God's hand that we are safe. See, you ought to be fearful and you ought to be afraid. Oh yes, when you're not in his hand. Hallelujah. When you're not allowing him to order your steps, you ought to be fearful and you ought to be afraid. But if you're allowing the Lord to order your steps in his word, hallelujah, everywhere you step, Joshua, it belongs to your son. Oh, Lord, let me tell you something, Joshua. Let me just remind you were there. As I was with Moses, so shall I be with you. Lord, have mercy. But you're going to do something Moses wasn't allowed to do. You're going to carry, you're going to take the children of Israel into the promised land. Be of good courage, Lord, have mercy, and fear not. Don't be dismayed. I am with you. And if God is with you, lift up your head, get out of that bed, get about God's business, quit living life depressed, tell the devil, I'm going to put some pressure on you in 2019. Well, how do you do that, Pastor? By opening up your mouth and giving God some praise and giving God some glory and telling God thank you in every situation you're in. I'm going to give God some praise and I'm going to give God some glory. Why? Because I'm in God's hand and everything is in God's hand. He controls. Yeah. You can't control what's not in his hand. You got to put yourself in God's hand. Allow the hand of God. Allow the hand of God. Allow him to help you in your decision-making process. Allow the hand of God to give you wisdom beyond your years of understanding. Allow the hand of God to speak to you when your heart is overwhelmed. Allow the hand of God to speak to you when it seems like your whole life is crumbling before your very eyes. Allow the hand of God to open up your understanding that you might understand that God is with you and for you. And that he's going to bring you into an expected place in your life. Lord, have mercy. Many times we fall short. We fall short of what God has for us because we get into fear. We step out of the hand of God and step into fear. And we get discouraged. Lord, have mercy. One of the greatest enemies to the people of God is discouragement. Lord, have mercy. Because discouragement leads to depression. And depression leads to so many other different roads. But you got to get up from there and refuse to be discouraged. It may be discouraging circumstances going on in your life right now, but refuse to own discouragement. I am not going to be discouraged because I have the joy of the Lord on the inside of me. I've got the peace of God. I've got the favor of God inside of me. Remind yourself who you are in God. That's staying in his hand. That's staying in his hand. God said, that's my child. That's my son. That's my daughter. Look at them bragging on me. Look at them having so much confidence in me. Walking and talking and believing God that this is going to pass and something good is going to happen to you this day. God is compassionate towards us. You don't want to put your hands in somebody who don't have no compassion.
Don't put your hands in the hands of somebody who don't know nothing about compassion. Hallelujah. God is compassionate towards us. I know people want you to think that God trying to, as soon as you do wrong, he wants to zap you. As soon as you say something wrong, he wants to zap you. As soon as you think something wrong, he wants to zap you. As soon as you do something wrong, he wants to zap you. But God is a compassionate God. Now, God does have another side. Don't get confused. He does have another side. But God wants to show us some compassion towards us. God is sensitive to our needs. I said he's sensitive to our needs. Sometimes we get upset because we don't have what we think we need, and it's really a want. And we get crazy at God, and God is very sensitive to our need. Have you read your Bible lately? Where it says, God shall supply all of my needs? Huh? And we know that God cannot lie, because I just said he's the same yesterday, today. So he lies not, he cannot lie. There's no shadow of his turning. So we just have to wait. We have to wait on God to provide what he said he will. There are times when those around us just do not know, but God always knows. There's some folks don't even understand you. They ain't trying to understand you. Are you with me? But God understands you. He knows you. He knows all about you. He knows exactly where you are. He knows your struggles. He knows your pains. He knows your hurts. He knows your pains. He knows your feelings. He knows how you're feeling even right now. He knows your cries. He knows your emotional ups and downs. He knows all about you. But yet he is still compassionate towards us. Lord have mercy. Hallelujah. Because he knows he helps us carry our load. And our faith in him somehow makes our burden lighter. Because he knows of our weakness and our frailties, he helps us when we ask him for help. When we stand and say, Lord, I can't do this without you. That's a good sign you're dependent upon him. That you're not trying to live this life independent of God. I'm dependent upon you, Lord. I have no other help I know. I don't know nothing but you, Lord. My confidence in you, Lord. Order my steps, Lord. Don't make me do the wrong move, take the wrong move, say the wrong thing, act the wrong way. Order my steps in your word, Lord. You're inviting me to stand in his hand. You're connected to him. You're close to him. He's communing with you. You're communing with him. You're in a safe place. Hallelujah. My God. The songwriter said, when your body suffers pain and your health and you can't regain, and you have to get along with meager fare, Jesus knows the pain you feel. He can save and he can heal. Take your burdens to the Lord and leave them there. Learn to take your burdens to the Lord and leave them there. Hallelujah. While we're in his hands, we're under the protection of a compassionate God. Did y'all get that? While we're in his hands, we're under the protection of a compassionate God. While we're in his hands, we're under the protection of a compassionate God. It's when we step out of his hand and we walk in fear and discouragement, and it is going to reap what we sow. If we sow discouragement, if we sow fear, then you're going to live in fear. You're going to live in doubt. You're going to live in unbelief. You're going to live in, I don't think God can do it. Where is God? You're going to start blaming God. But when you start sowing faith and sowing courage and confidence and a belief in God, somehow, some way, we're going to make it. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I know we're going to make it. I just have the confidence and the assurance of God that we are going to make it. Why? Because God cares. God cares. It seems like nobody else cares. God cares. God sees you in the comfort of your home. God sees you crying when nobody else can see the tears, wondering how he going to wrap my life up, how my life going to come together, when is it going to come together, how is it going to come, is this it? Is this all I got to live for? God cares. God sees what you're agonizing over. God sees what you're wrestling with. But don't do it alone. Invite him in. Say, Master, I can't do this without you. I need you, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Order my steps. Order my steps. Order my steps. So when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me. Guide me. Lead me to a rock that's higher than I. What are you doing? Trying to stay in his hand. Because he's a compassionate God. He's a caring God. He knows how to cradle you. He knows how to rock you. He knows exactly what you need. He drops a song in your spirit like, I haven't remember that song, heard that song in a long time. Where did song come? It's just a reminder. You hold on to God's unchanging hand. Although you're living in some swift transitions, you hold on to God's unchanging hand. There's no time to let go and let loose. Hold on. Hold on. That's what compassion means, is that you care. And God cares. God is concerned about you. Quit believing the lies of others, but believe the report of the Lord, that you are free, you are blessed, you are healed, you are delivered, you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. Whose report are you going to believe? I'm going to believe the report of the Lord, and I'm going to stay in his unchanging hands. We hold to his hand because he cares about us personally. God's hand is strong enough to hold us up. It's strong enough. It's not like the last person who let you down. Not the last person who dropped you. It's not the last person who failed you. He's not like the last person who disappointed you. God's arms, God's hands are strong enough to hold you up. Yes, for all that stuff, he's strong enough to hold you because he is powerful. We hold to his hand to add stability to our own lives. By holding to his hand, it brings about stability. Hallelujah. Trust in God. Lean not to your own understanding in all your ways. Acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. It brings in stability. A double-minded man, he's unstable in all of his ways. Why? Because he leaves the hand of God. He gets into his own thinking. Stay in the hand of God. Hallelujah. And as we close out this message this morning, hold. How do we hold? How do we hold to his hand? How do we hold his hand? Well, consider holding to God's hand. We must finally consider how to hold to God's hand. There are many who fail to hold to God's unchanging hand because they don't know how to hold to his hand. None of us in here smart enough to figure out life. None of us here smart enough to figure out how to be successful. None of us in here are smart enough to make our life come out a certain way. We are dependent upon him. And when we invite him in and trust him in the process, he gives us wisdom, he gives us knowledge, he gives us understanding beyond our own understanding. And he causes us to navigate past certain pitfalls in life, to cause us to walk in our wealthy places
Not because we're so smart, but because we invited him into our world. To hold God's hand successfully, we must not try to hold on to his hand as much as we ask him to hold our hand. Yeah. Hold my hand, Lord. To hold God's hand successfully, we must not try to hold on to his hand, but ask him to hold our hand. Invite him to hold your hand. Lord, hold my hand. Hold my hand, Lord. Yeah. While I'm walking, while I'm talking, hold my hand. Hold my hand. And we realize who's holding our hand, then we realize what a person we ought to be. So when God holds our hands, he guides us. Each of us remember a favorite teacher who had the task of teaching how to form cursive letters. They don't do that anymore. There were always some point in time where she had to hold your hand. You better remember that. Hold your hand. This is how you had to hold your hand. Hallelujah. Hold your hand. God wants you to ask him to hold your hand. Invite God to hold your hand. And when God holds your hands, hallelujah, Lord, take my hand. Take my hand. When I can't see my way, take my hand, Lord. When it seems like I want to do things my way, take my hand. When I want to turn right, Lord, take my hand. Lord, take my hand when I'm confused and don't know what to do. Take my hand. Take my hand and lead me. Lead me, Lord. Lead me on. Lord, take my hand when I'm weak to give me some strength. Take my hand. God's unchanging hand. Whatever you do, my brothers and sisters, don't let go of God's unchanging hand. Life is filled, swift transitions. But you got to make sure the master is holding your hand. As you're walking, as you're talking, as you're dealing, as you're negotiating, as you are working, Lord, take my hand. Take my hand in this matter and lead me. Lead me all the way. Lead me, Jesus. And perhaps this morning, last Sunday in this 2018,